Well, hi everyone, and a very good morning to you all. So where are we today? It's Thursday the 15th of January, and it's travel day, travel home day. That's travelling from right here in Puerto de la Cruz, waiting for my transfer, down into Tenerife South Airport, and then the flight onwards to London Gatwick Airport, where I shall say goodbye to you. So, will it be a smooth transit, a smooth journey? Or will I encounter some problems? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's take a look. Well, the transfer turned up, thank goodness, and we're on our way now, but making very slow progress. I mean, it did say an hour to Tenerife, so there's no way it's going to be an hour. It'll be 2 hours, depending how many pickups he's got to do. But we're negotiating some very tight hairpin bends and some restricted roadways. I mean, these drivers are extremely skillful. This is a large modern coach, well, a 52-seater, I should think. And as a person myself who's passed 4 driving tests, that's the motorcycle, car, I passed the advanced driver's test and the bus driver's test, I can fully empathise and understand how much skill it takes to drive such a large vehicle in constricted roadways. So well done, driver. Let's just hope we make some good progress now. Once we get on the A5 sort of motorway, I'll be happy. So I'll keep you posted. Well, we seem to be making pretty good progress. I think we've skirted round Santa Cruz, which is good, so we're well and truly probably travelling down the east coast now. Hopefully not too much longer. Just a thought that popped into my head. I did, as we're on our way to the airport, I did do a costings. I did briefly mention the cost of the apartment, but I didn't mention the cost of the flights. So return flights from London Gatwick to Tenerife South came in at just trying to think, £64 return, including my backpack. So £32 each way. £32 for a 4.5 hour flight. I think that represents excellent value. So that's what it was, £32 each way to Gatwick. Fabulous price. So I shall sit back and relax and see you at Tenerife South Airport. Well, we arrived in record time, so let's get off this bus. We're at the airport. These are pretty steep, these steps. Just take our time. These on steep steps. Right, safely delivered to the airport. So I need the loo and a drink. So okay, let's take a wander. So Tenerife South Airport, it's quite a large, very modern airport. Your departures are just down that way there, and all your transfer coaches and buses and taxis, that's down that end. And then up this end, this is a new extension. This was only finished about a year ago. This is your departures, is right here. So this is departures, so all your buses and coaches pull up here. Very well planted out, very well maintained, a really nice, fresh, pleasant look about it. It's a nice cool temperature this afternoon. Well, I say this afternoon, it's just about midday now. And it's probably about 20 degrees, very pleasant. So I'll be going in there shortly. I just want to check where the security is, because you always forget where's security. And then I'll be going through security when I'm ready. I might get a bite to eat first. So inside now, departures and check-in through that way, and then round here is your security. Get through here, you need your boarding pass. I'm just going to have a little walk down to arrivals. So it's not too busy at the moment, fairly relaxed actually. Security looks a breeze at the moment, but don't be fooled. It can get extremely busy and chaotic here at security, and then once you're through security you've got to get your passport stamped. So this is pleasant at the moment, but another hour or so it could be absolutely heaving. So there are some horror stories about passing through Tenerife South Airport, but hopefully we'll be okay this afternoon. So let's continue. Well, there's more check-in here, and straight away you can see down this end how busy it's getting. Really is queuing up to get their suitcases checked in. So this gives you an idea now, it's warming up. Here's the Jet 2 check-in desk, straight ahead there. Let's see how much a burger is, otherwise it's going to be a bocadillo. Well, the cheapest burger's coming in at just over €9. So I think I'll stick with my bocadillo for €5. Let's go and take a look. Well, hopefully. Let's take a look. Well, there's the cookies and the bocadillos, and just over here are the sandwiches. So bocadillo's €8, sandwich nearly €6. Not much in it. I think I'll have one of these sandwiches. Definitely need something to eat. Sí, pagar con tarjeta. Gracias. Let's get this paid for. Sí, 5.95. Gracias. Well, let's have this sandwich. Relax for 5 minutes. And I can keep my eye on the board. 14:45 London Gatwick. He said Y8036. Looking good so far. I'll be pretty swift here because I got told off for filming in here once. So that's security cleared, about 4 minutes. Would have been quicker. Some people in front of me losing some liquids, confiscated. So we'll wander through here into the lounge and take a look. It's a sneak peek. It's quite a large duty-free area here. Very nice lighting area. So we'll wander through to the lounge. And that brings us out into the departure area, the gates. So with a bit of a view of the runway as well through there, which is nice. So up there I think is passport stamping. Gates, 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 more gates. I'm going to have a quick look and make sure I know where I get my passport stamped. But very nice over here. Pretty clear view of the runway. There's a Ryanair turning there, and the jet.com, Jet 2 over there. You're just getting pushed back. There's the ocean, and over there is the rock, which we should see on takeoff. I've got a window seat, so I'm going to be able to show you takeoff properly this time. Plenty of eateries airside, and I'm going to wander up this way and try and make sure. I'm not sure, I can't remember whether you go to your gate. Oh no, I think passport stamping's up here. I'm going to go and double check. So there's some more duty free here up by the gates, tobacco and alcohol. Oh yeah, up this end here is gate C35 to C40, which I think is the UK. And this is where you get your passport stamped as well, but it's already starting to get busy, as you can see. And at the other end here you've got more gates and more outlets. There's my flight there, 14:45 London Gatwick, EZY8036. Boarding at 14:10, gate zone C. That worked out. Plenty more shopping and eating here. I'm going to probably make my way back up here now. And even more eateries here. You certainly won't go hungry, not down this end of the airport anyway. Well, there's Smith's, WH Smith's, but they're not open, or they're sort of half open. So it could be an EasyJet meal deal. Right, so just about to go through passport control and get my passport stamped. The queues have evaporated, which is great, and I'm gate C36. So let's get through and get my passport stamped. I'm sure which way I'll go here. I'm sure which way I'll go. Let's find out. That's all good, nice and straightforward. None of the drama you see on some of these other YouTube videos. I'm sure there can be drama here, you know, in the busy season, which is supposed to be the busy season now. But anyway, there was no drama. Pretty much, I mean, when I looked at the passport stamping area before, it was quite busy. When I turned up, there was hardly anybody there. Straight through, it's a breeze. And here I am at my gate. Got about 20 minutes to start boarding. And I'll see you guys on board. Just cleared the gate. A bit of a queue down there to the jet bridge. Like a sneak peek at ours. That's ours over there. So hopefully we'll be on board soon, and hopefully away on time. Well, this is good. We're just about to board on the tarmac. And I spotted from the window, back up there, we're being spoiled today. We've got an A321 Neo. Neo being the latest member of the Airbus family. More efficient engines, more powerful, a far better design aircraft. Just look at those engines there. They are the state of the art. Not Rolls-Royce, but they are some of the best engines in the world. There's very few companies can actually make aircraft engines. About 3 or 5 companies in the world that are allowed to make aircraft engines. So there you are. I've been on one of these before, an A321 Neo, a lovely aircraft. So let's wander around. It's an absolutely glorious day in here. Jet 2's there. It's a long, slim body on that. What an absolutely beautiful day. There she is. The Airbus A321 Neo. What a lovely aircraft. Let's get in, you can see what it's like. There's the ocean over there, the rock over there, and we'll see that literally as we rotate. As the nose goes up, you'll see that. I've got a window seat if I'm that side. So getting all the sounds and smells here. I think I'm 29A. Let's get in. Absolutely fantastic. Let's not forget the lucky tap and try and find C29A. It's a very busy flight today, and the cabin crew was just telling me 29A I might not have a window seat. I'm going to do my damn best to try and film it if I can, any way I can. As you can see, it's a very busy flight. There's 29A, she's absolutely right, it's by the emergency exit. So that's going to be very tricky to film there, but anyway, 29A. We'll see what we can do. Well, this is certainly going to be tricky, but just look at the legroom. Oh my giddy aunt, look at that. So good leg room, but filming the takeoff might be a little bit tricky. Well, welcome back everyone. Gosh, I've got so much leg room here, it's unbelievable. I don't think I've ever had this much leg room. Just had a brief from the captain. We've got a flight duration time of 3 hours 45 minutes, which is fantastic. That's because we've got quite a strong tailwind. However, the flip side is that tailwind may cause some turbulence about 2 hours into the flight. Weather in London is wet and miserable basically, but it's mild, so no complaints there. So all being well, we should land on time. We should be getting pushed back shortly, and I'll start filming the takeoff for you. See you guys shortly. Hope you enjoy. This Neo Airbus A321 really is a lovely aircraft.
Ahora le explicaremos las instrucciones de seguridad en este avión.
There's quite a long Spanish safety instruction. What I'm saying, the Airbus A321 is the newest member of the Airbus family. Slightly longer, slightly wider aircraft. Still with the 3.3 configuration. Just a little bit more room, a little bit more room in the seats. The engines are slightly more powerful, a little bit faster. But the engines are coming up there, just starting out taxi now. And the engines are quieter as well, so more fuel efficient. taxi up to the top of the runway, and we should be on our way. We're departing more or less on time, so hopefully we'll get into Gatwick a little bit earlier, but we'll see. There's the rock in the background. Unfortunately, we won't see that because I'm on the other side, but we're just taxiing up the runway now. It's lining up with the runway, and it's a rolling takeoff. Full takeoff thrust. Well, I always say it's the best roller coaster in the world. This is what 60,000 pounds of thrust feels like. Absolutely incredible. We need to reach a speed of about 160 miles an hour, at which point the elevator at the rear of the aircraft will angle down, the nose will pitch up, which is happening now. They call that V1, and rotate. At 160 or 180 miles an hour at V1, the aircraft cannot stop, it must climb, simply because there isn't enough runway to stop the aircraft. And then V2 is the climb thrust. So you've got V1, rotate, where the nose goes up and we climb, and V2. So just like that, we're back at London Gatwick arrivals. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me on the journey. It's an absolute joy for me to have you come along with me on the journey. It really is. How did we get on? How was the journey? Well, literally from Porto de la Cruz in Tenerife right here to London Gatwick Airport in Sussex. Overall, a very smooth travel day. I'm always concerned about the transfer. I don't know, I get it in my head, but it would be a very costly fix if it went wrong. I think I mentioned the figures anyway, so it stresses me out a little bit. I know I could possibly have got the bus, but you've got to get to the bus station, and is it running every hour or blah blah blah. So, but anyway, the transfer went absolutely fine. The trip down to Tenerife South Airport, nothing wrong with that, nice and smooth, hour and a half, almost as quick as a private taxi. The flight itself, yeah, a little bit of turbulence over southern Spain, and again over the Channel Islands, and again a little bit lumpy coming into London Gatwick. Quite a heavy landing, air brakes and reverse thrust on, because it's very wet out there. So we stopped quite harshly, and everybody applauded, which you've probably heard already by now. So yeah, a good travel day, good flight. The EasyJet cabin crew, I mean, fantastic. Thumbs up. I was chatting to one of the ladies there. They work so hard, they really do. Oh, by the way, EasyJet, thank you so much for my upgrade. Probably the first time and the only time I'm going to get an upgrade. Anyway, what have we got coming up in the next series? Oh, before I finish that, thank you so much for, I hope you enjoyed the watching the series as much as I did making it. It was an absolute joy, it really was. Hard work, but a lot of fun. And I hope you enjoyed it, as I say, as much as I did. So coming up in the next series, I'm going to be travelling down to Dorset and taking a look at Poole Harbour. Poole Harbour being the second largest harbour in the world after Sydney Harbour. We'll also have a look at Sandbanks and Brownsea Island while we're down there. So that should be quite a fun one. I've been meaning to do that for a while. I wasn't able to do it when I did the Bournemouth series earlier in the year. I just didn't have the time to do Poole Harbour, but I'm going to do it this time. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for watching my travel day video. If you enjoy watching my videos, please remember to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for when I upload new videos. This pushes the video out to other people who might be interested in visiting Porto de la Cruz in Tenerife, and also helps my channel grow. I've got a train to catch. Many thanks, guys. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.